Stand by, open bunch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and open. And push.
Well, we had afternoon hockey and hoops on this New Year's Eve day. Bruins in D.C. facing the Caps. Celtics at home hosting the 7-win Toronto Raptors. Very predictable outcome for Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown and company. Celtics beat the Raptors by 54 points. Second biggest win in team history, biggest in the NBA this year. They had 7 players in double figures, 3 of them off the bench, Pritchard, Hauser, and Jordan Walsh. They made 10 of their 22 three-pointers in the third quarter alone, tied for the most threes in a quarter this year in the NBA. They scored 45 points in the third match, and the 45 they scored in the entire first half. Toronto's 71 points is the fewest scored in the NBA this year by one team. Celtics never took their foot off the gas on either end of the floor, and they crushed Toronto.
I think the best thing about the team is just their mindset to have an understanding of where we're at, where we're trying to get better, where you win or lose. Like, I don't think there's much difference in the locker room after a game like today as the other night.
I think just being consistent, trusting the work that you put in, and he just always has the most confidence in us, and so when we're making the right reads and we're getting good looks, that's something that over a long period of time is going to be beneficial for us. So just know that there's going to be ups and downs in the game, but if you have the right reads, the right process, in the long run, it'll work out for us.
In D.C., 39-year-old Alexander Ovechkin back from his broken leg, 24 goals short of Gretzky's record. Didn't have one today. Wotherspoon's clear, takes a crazy bounce. Justin Brazeau there to beat Logan Thompson. Puck bounces off the boards right to Brazeau. 1-0, a minute and a half into the game. That's it. Caps come back with 2 goals in the period. Pierre-Luc Dubois sets up Alexei Protas 1-1. 5 minutes later, Jacob Chychrun on the power play beats Swayman. 3-1 the final. Bruins lose. They're at the Rangers Thursday night. So what happens this Sunday? Do the Patriots win and not end up with the #1 overall pick in the draft, or do they lose and get it? Do the Patriots try to win by playing Drake May most of this game? Is this possibly Gerard Mayo's last game as Patriots head coach? Most of the experts say no. Mayo will be back next year. Interesting thoughts from Drake May after Saturday's loss when Mike Reese asked Drake what his coaches have done well to give him hope for the future.
They're still bringing it every week, and that's the biggest thing to say. They're not quitting. They're still, coaching us hard. Still, studying film as hard. Still meeting us hard. So the biggest thing was that you don't see those guys quitting. These guys are still wanting to win. We're still leaving it all out there every week. My message to the team, man, just give it all you got.
And finally, another new story out today from Sportskeeda's Tony Pauline that Mike Vrabel really wants to cook over as head coach of the Patriots if Robert Kraft decides to let go of Gerard Mayo. Pauline says both the Jets and Raiders are high on Vrabel for their next head coach, but the job Vrabel really wants is with the Patriots, the team that just inducted him into the Hall of Fame. I know a lot of people would want Vrabel. I would love Vrabel as coach, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Maybe not yet.
We'll
see. We'll see what happens.